Good morning, guys. Just gonna go for a walk. It was really windy last night. They were calling for up to 90 kilometer an hour. It's early. 90 kilometer an hour wind gusts. And as you'll see behind me, a great big spruce landed in my yard. I'm gonna have to get the chainsaw out and clean that up. Not right now. The plan was to get out here just as, well, before the sun. Not even as the sun is. There is no sun. The sun is not coming up. Wow, that was a big tree. Oh, that's a couple hours work right there. It's not something I wanted to do today. So yesterday I was out in the swamp filming a video for Unfrequented channel. We were setting up some bird blinds and feeders. And I heard two of the loudest, clearest knocks in that video. And I just couldn't bring myself to stop doing what I was doing to, get in Bigfoot investigation mode, and I let it go. But my point being, I can't come out here in the woods, whether I'm looking for it or not. This activity's here. It's always freaking around. And so I thought, well, we'll get up bright and early this morning. The clocks changed last night. So, had we been out at this time yesterday, it still would be dark. And then with all the wind howling up in the trees, sometimes we hear things on the wind. I thought, let's go explore. Man, in this light, that infrared on this camcorder is indispensable. When I'm looking around here with my eyes, I can't see half of what I can see looking on the screen. That it just brightens everything up. So this is kind of more about what I can see right here. The camera automatically makes adjustments. So if I'm filming in normal mode for you guys, it brightens everything up, okay? But what I'm really seeing is more like that. So when you look out there, and there's what you get with night mode. You just see so much better. That's new. Some of you guys keep asking about the video with the howl scream that we captured. You know, oh, could this be somebody playing a tape or something? Okay, guys, no way, 100%. You would need a stereo system to play at the volume needed to be far enough away from somebody. You know, if you're 100 yards away from somebody, they're not going to hear it if you play it on your phone or your... Even if you had a phone with one of those little speakers, they're not going to hear that. You would need, you know, 300 watt speakers, you know, and a surround system to pump that loud enough for what we recorded on here. And secondly, this is all private property, okay? So there's 3 neighbors here that own all this property. Dave, Tom, and myself. And as I've said before, these guys aren't out to trick me or anything like that. They like to poke fun at me, but they have all heard the screams themselves and texted me or called me and said, hey, get your camera, get out here, we're hearing it right now. Right? So these guys kind of want to know as much as we do. What is it? And I think half the time we've decided, we've agreed, it's the fox. And I've showed these guys recordings that I've made and they're like, yeah, it could be. And other times they're like, nope, that wasn't it. So, but it is definitely not the neighbors. And it's not strangers out here because this is private property. And like I say, you would need a sound system to pump that volume that I heard and that we recorded and not be close enough for me to see you. So absolutely, what we captured there is an animal of some kind, guys. Either an owl or something unknown, or... I'm going with owl. If it's something we know, I'm going with owl. And I mean, it's cool that we got that, and at the time it scared the crap out of me because I can't hear what you guys are hearing on the video. I've cranked the volume on that so loud. I mean, it was loud when I heard it, but I'm also moving and I'm surprised and I'm like, you know, what did I hear? And the rustling of my own clothes blocks, you know, so when I get it on the computer and I listen to that, the beginning part of that doesn't sound like any owl, but the ending definitely does sound like an owl. I always check all these track traps along the edge of the swamp here, see if anything's left a footprint for us, but hasn't happened yet. Not in the obvious places. So this 90-acre trail that we're on is Dave. This is his trail. He cut this in here 20 years ago, and we all use it for snowshoeing, hiking in the winter, taking the dogs, four-wheeling, snowmobiling around, getting exercise, and just enjoying nature in the swamp. Now he has two boys that are Tom's brother-in-laws, and they will be out here hunting. Deer season starts tomorrow. It's already open for bow, and these guys will be out here bow hunting. But I have to go around, or I don't have to, I like to go around and help Dave maintain the trails. It's a lot of work, especially when, like that little brush cleanup there is nothing, but when a big tree comes down across, it can take a couple hours to get that all de-limbed and bucked up and off the trail. So Tom and I try to help Dave as much as we can to keep these clear, because not everybody in the world is a nice enough neighbor to share their property with you. And on that note, I have an update, a ridiculous kind of update, on the property that I'm trying to buy, the 90 acres beside this, which is behind my house, directly behind and up the other way. You guys know that I thought I put in an offer a month and a half ago. And I've been waiting and waiting to hear back, and I didn't hear anything. And my offer is a quarter of what the guy wants for it, because he wants a crazy, stupid amount for swampland. Beautiful swampland, just like this. It's the same 90-acre kind of bush over here. And you guys know I don't want to do anything with it. I don't want to develop it. I want to protect it. So it would be a very slow burning investment for me. Property values always go up, but it's not like a property that you are building things on, and you know, it's not an investment. It's to protect the land is what it is. Well, anyway, I'm talking to the realtor yesterday because I didn't hear anything, so I called him. He never submitted my offer. He's actually I would consider him a friend. We've worked with him for many years, about 9 years. And he's actually gone to bat for me on a couple issues we had, and I use him all the time for everything. And for some reason, maybe he's just swamped. He says he tried to contact this guy a couple times, never heard anything back, and it just got put on the side, and my offer never went in. Maybe that's a good thing, because bank rates are going up and property prices are coming down. Maybe he'll give more consideration to my offer. I will update you guys again. I want that swamp. I want that piece of property. It needs to be protected. Just heard something thump. Wasn't a knock. It's really windy. There's a dog barking, but there's something else too. Maybe the fox. So I will be deer hunting this week. Season is 13 days. I don't think I'm going to hunt all 13 days. I will make some videos. They will not be on this channel, I don't think. It's going to be more of a vlog style of how the hunt goes, but as we're doing that, we're also looking for strange signs of loopers, tracks, breaks, you know, all the stuff that we look for in these videos, we will be looking for in those videos. So you guys are going to have to head over to Gary Reed Unfrequented World, that's my original channel, and watch the deer season 2022 if you're interested over on that channel, okay? Because it's not focused 100% on Bigfoot, and that's what I promised this channel here was going to be, is 100% focused on Bigfoot. Got to be careful out here on days like this. Those spruce are really blowing up there. The top of that could snap off and you'd literally have a second to jump out of the way. Gotta pay attention, head on a swivel when you're out in the bush in these high winds. I heard something on the wind. He heard it too. So if there's knocks and stuff like that, we're not going to pick it up, but I was hoping we might get another howl or a scream or something. I had one guy send me a clip of Gibbons. People don't own exotic pets like that up here. They don't do well with 3 feet of snow 6 months of the year. Alright, I guess I gotta get home and get that tree cut up and thrown off the lawn, so stay tuned, guys. We'll be back out again shortly, and nobody knows till we get out there what we're gonna see or hear. Thanks for watching. Okay, that's weird. I wish I was filming that. I'm cleaning up this tree and the saw's running. I'm working. I hear my name. Somebody yells for me. I'm like, okay, I'm in the middle of cutting, guys. Whoever it is, just wait a minute. I keep cutting, it yells again louder. I hear my name. Turn around and shut the saw off. I thought it was Tom. Wishful thinking, saying, hey, do you want a hand? Nobody's out here. Nobody's calling for me. I just yelled, hey, who's there? Who's calling for me? Nobody, it's just me and the dog. I shut the freaking saw off. That's how convinced I was that somebody was calling my name. Just a little bit of cutting left to do there. That's a big freaking spruce. I don't know if we should take this over to Tom's and burn it. Maybe that's probably... if I just throw it in the swamp here to rot, that's... might as well burn it. I think I'll take it over to Tom's. Woo! 45 minutes. On the last cut, the chain got pulled off. I guess it was getting a little loose. I guess it's time to stop, take a break. Good enough for now. I think I'll keep that wood here actually and burn it in my fire pit. It's a lot easier than moving it over to Tom's.